water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. But I believe Aang can save the world.
Hello and welcome back to Dueling Grounds, where today we have a very special episode celebrating the release of Avatar. We have a thematic matchup of Zuko, Conflicted, against Aang at the Crossroads.
Adam won the die roll, so we'll resolve mulligans and be back to you with game one.
Lovely. So, welcome back for round one. I'm going to lead on Polluted Delta into Blood Crypt, taking 3, and play the game plan that I was hoping this deck would be able to throw out with the turn 1 Goblin Guide, old school, and I will attack trigger.
So attack trigger finds a Guide of Souls, which will stay on top. I will go to 18.
I'll pass the turn to you.
I'll draw an unknown card.
Indeed. Guide of Souls, so try and remember that, I suppose.
So if I go this... Okay, so I'm going to go...
Are you okay leaving known information up?
I can indeed do that.
Thank you.
I'm going to go Command Tower, cast a Green Sun's Zenith. I'm going to get a Dryad Arbor, and if you'd like to take your turn, you're more than welcome to.
Thank you. Untap, upkeep, draw. I like that card too. You're supposed to bolt the bird, aren't you?
I don't think so.
So I'm
Not
going to
this
play
bird.
bad lands, and I'm going to terminate your Dryad Arbor.
Okay,
I
it
love
is
the name of that
terminated.
card. And attack trigger.
Attack trigger.
You
Land
get a
to hand,
land.
and I go to 16.
Your turn.
Untap, draw a card. Options.
See, I don't know the angle, but do a bit of that. Hopefully Ryan can see that.
I think I'm going to go Forest, Utopia Sprawl the Forest,
Nice.
naming, what do I want to name right now? I will name White. I'm going to cast a Guide of Souls, and it's your turn.
It's like we didn't slow you down very much then. Untap, upkeep, draw. It's a good card as well. Play Swamp. We'll start. There's no reason not to start with an attack trigger.
Stunts double.
So this is one of your many
It's
clones.
a flash clone.
A flash
I
clone,
go to
lovely.
14.
I'm going to play Zuko Conflicted.
Yes.
And Kamano faces Kakazan, dealing you 1 damage.
Yes.
Your turn.
Okay. I'm getting quite low. Draw a card.
Chapter 1.
This is my turn 3. So I'm going to go Starting Town.
Doesn't that come into play? No,
This is
because
my-
you've got. Sorry, this
Yeah,
isn't a
this is
land.
a-
This isn't a
you-
land. It's
you
your
take
third
this one.
land. Thank you.
So I have 4 mana at the moment. And I'm going to just pass the turn.
Interesting. Untap, upkeep. So we get to draw first before I decide what Zuko does.
Yes.
Um,
And this alludes to as well.
I don't have a lot to do with the mana. Oh, this will also trigger as well.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot to do with extra mana right now, so I'm going to draw a card,
Okay.
lose 2 life. So I go to 16. This ticks up to chapter 2. I'll play a Blazemire Verge.
Yes.
Tap 3 for Tersa Light Shatterer,
Yes.
which will come in with a 1/1 counter thanks to the second chapter. Sure. Yeah, that'll do. And then ETB, discard up to 2 cards, then draw that many cards. I guess I will discard this Unearth. I like it because when your commander is cheap enough to unearth, I like Unearth in a black deck. But we'll draw 2 more cards, see if we draw anything spicy. The spice isn't flowing. I'll go to combat and swing with the team attack trigger.
Attack trigger hits a
Essence
Warden, stays on top.
It's like a white.
It's a green Soul
green,
Warden.
sorry, yeah, green Soul Warden.
2, 4, 5. This is 4, 8. I take 8 to 5.
Okay, so then you next turn play Aang and kill me, I think is your hope, isn't it?
We'll find out.
Your turn.
End of turn, fashion a stunt double.
Okay.
As a copy of Guide of Souls.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to gain a life and an energy.
Okay, this is where you stabilize.
Untap, draw a card that you know about. And then I'm going to play a Breeding Pool, take 2 damage.
Okay, go down to 4.
And attempt to cast Aang.
I have not got any interaction.
So I'm going to resolve these 2 triggers first. I'm going to gain 2 life.
Go up to 6. Okay, you do your bits, I'll do the life.
Energy. And then I'm going to resolve Aang. So I'm going to look at the top 5 cards of my library.
Yeah, but 4 or less creature into play.
Yeah, creature card seems to be 4 or less. And I'm going to grab a Felidar Guardian. And the rest go on the bottom in any order.
Yeah.
So the Felidar Guardian is going to gain me 2 life and 2 energy.
So you go to 8.
And I'm going to flicker the Aang, which will return. I'll look at the top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to find a Vizier of Many Faces, which will enter as a copy of Felidar Guardian, gaining me 2 life and 2 energy.
10.
Putting me to 7 energy. These go on the bottom in a random order. And I'm going to look at the copy of the Felidar Guardian, flicker the Aang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to find a Distinguished Conjurer. Whenever another creature enters, I gain 1 life. 5 mana, flicker a creature. So I'm going to gain 2 energy and 2 life of that as well.
So you go to 12.
So I'm at 12 now.
Yeah, you're at 12.
I'm going to move to combat and declare an attack with 2 Guide of Souls.
Okay.
And for each one, I'll pay 3 energy to put 2 counters onto them.
Yeah, and flying counters as well.
And flying counters. So I'm coming at you for 6.
No blocks, I get a 10.
Your turn.
Oh, interesting. I guess I was supposed to kill you last turn then. Let's have a look.
You could have killed me last turn?
No, I could. I mean, that was
Right,
probably my
okay,
only
yes.
opportunity to win now. But when you control, you gain 1 life. So it's another creature that gains your life when you.
It's
when
another,
yes.
Soul Warden effect.
So I think that's the bit I missed about your deck building, was that you have all these abilities to.
Well, I'm getting loads of ETBs. I need to get some value out of it.
So we'll draw a card.
Yep.
Yeah. Now my option. So this is a 1/4 or a 1/4.
1/4, 1/4, 1
3 3 and 1
flyer.
2. Okay, but that's a flyer as well. Yeah, and you've got 3 energy. You've got
2 free falls.
6 in the air,
Yep.
9 in the air. So kind of lethal because you can then put 2 counters on something. I guess I'm going to lose 2. Oh, I'm also losing 2 life from Zuko. So yes, it's definitely lethal. Go down to 8. We've drawn a card already.
I'll flick this because it has to flip.
Yeah, that can resolve after this, but that's fine. And then you're at 12. I'm just thinking, is there anything? Do I make a mana and hope that this draws me into something? Or do I put a 1/1 counter on Zuko? Let's make red mana.
Okay.
Then that triggers and flips.
Yep.
And then I'll use the red to cast Blood Tithe Harvester.
Okay.
And then
blood.
sacrifice the blood, discarding this Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Draw a card. And that's far too late to be helpful. And then I'm dead.
Yeah, game 2.
Very good. Right. See you back for game 2.
Hello and welcome back to Dueling Grounds. I run game 1, so Adam is on the play.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Seeing what happened to me in game 1, I'm going to slightly change up the game plan, I think.
Okay.
But no turn 1 play this turn, so go.
I'm going to lead on a Savannah into an Ignoble Hierarch.
Nice.
And pass.
Draw. I'm going to go turn 2 Zuko, pass.
Draw a card.
To think about counting.
2 mana. So Hallowed Fountain paying 2 life.
Yep.
I'm going to go 2 mana, Badger Mole Cub,
Right.
Earthbend this,
Right.
and then I'm going to tap it. I float an extra mana, but I've got nothing to do with it, and I'm going to play an Altar of the Brood and pass the turn.
What does that one do?
Whenever another permanent enters under my control, each other player mills a card.
Mills a card, okay.
Your turn.
So untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, wow. 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 This is a 1/1?
This is a 1/1.
Yeah. This is going to be a reasonably good turn for me.
When it dies, it does come back to play.
Cool.
Yeah.
I just have to pick one of these. So I'm going to go to 18.
Yes.
I have to decide what the best thing for me to do. And this is interesting because you kind of have to think, you know, we should think through our turns before we make them, but you really do have to think about what your turn is going to be before you make your decision.
Of course.
I think in this case, I kind of want to hang on to the mana in case I don't draw a land next turn. I'm definitely doing this. I guess I could get rid of the... Oh, sorry. I don't know if you were able to see these. But yeah, I think I know what I'm doing then. Because I want to have an optimal play as much as possible. So I'm going to put a 1/1 counter on here.
Yeah.
I've lost my 2 life. This comes into where I untapped because I control 2 other lands. I'm going to pitch cast Fury going 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, seems pretty good. So this will come back as
That was a
land.
top deck.
That was a
for
good top
Fury.
deck.
Very good top deck. Pitching the Chaos Defiler because it's the most expensive card in my hand, and I'd like to use my 3 mana to then play Tersa.
Very good.
I like the 2 cards in my hand a lot, so we're just going to crack in for 6.
6, I go to 12.
Your turn.
Untap, draw a card. What does that still do for me? So I'm going to play a Multiversal Passage, tapped, naming green.
Tapped, okay.
I'm the pass per turn.
Right, untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to make red mana, lose 2 life, go to 16. Tap my mana to play Caves of Chaos Adventurer.
Oh, good card. Good
As
card.
you said in the set review, you could just play mono good 4-drops.
Mono
with
good
Zuko.
4-drops.
This felt like a very good 4-drop. Use the first
Initiative.
chapter of the initiative to
Yeah.
go and get a basic land, put it in my hand, and I'll get the card token out in a minute, and I'll play it as my land for the turn. So I'm not putting it
Yes.
straight into play for those watching on camera. I'm putting it in my hand and then
Shortcutting,
playing. I'm
yeah.
shortcutting, putting it into play. And it doesn't have haste, so I'll swing in for another 6.
I go to 6 again.
And then I will pass the turn.
So when I was deck building with Toby, he said something that surprised you. He said you should cut Parallax Wave because it's a bit too passive. And right now, I'm really wishing I hadn't cut Parallax Wave.
Well, absolutely. I'm surprised because Toby considers that to be an
One of his
exceptionally
favourite cards.
powerful card, and I would have thought that he would want,
In your end step, I'm casting an Enlightened Tutor.
which you could have got Parallax.
I could have got
with.
Parallax Wave with. I don't actually know what I'm getting. This is kind of a desperation play. Artifact or enchantment. What's even left?
Have you got anything?
I know what cards it was in here for tutoring, but none of them really save me in this situation. Does that have... It's a 5/3 with trample. I'm currently at 6 life, which funnily enough...
You would
Isn't
survive
good.
trap then. You know, if you were to get rid of my board, then you could...
one,
Like, if
two,
you
three.
had
I'm playing
Parallax
my
Wave.
4th land next turn. I need green with this, so I can get this. I'm grabbing the Bright Glass Gear Hulk,
Okay.
but now that I think about it,
Is that the best thing you can get?
there is nothing I can get really that helps me here, because I can play this, or I can grab another. I can grab like a Phyrexian Metamorph. All I can do is copy one of your creatures. I can get one blocker, and I'm dead.
Welcome back to game 3. Ryan is on the play. How's your hand?
It's okay. I had to mulligan to 6, and I'm not super excited, but it might be okay.
Okay.
How about yourself?
My hand is dodgy, so...
Okay, dodgy. Good to hear.
We're kind of relying on this, and then we're really, really leaning on this, so we'll see how it goes.
So I'm going to go turn 1 command tower into a Guide of Souls. Your turn.
Oh, that's good. I'm going to draw. Right, so... Chock in a Blood Crypt, exile a Simian Spirit Guide, play Zuko.
Turn 1 Zuko.
Go.
Untap, draw. I'm going to go Elvish Mystic, Life and an Energy. And then I'm going to play a Tundra and pass.
Right, so this is the bit we need to... Where do we go? So untap, upkeep, draw. Okay, so we drew this... But for people at home going, what the hell, I still have the mana ability and the extra draw from Zuko.
Yes.
To help my hand.
Yes.
But I better lucky than good though, right? I've got my land. What do I want to play then?
So which ability did you choose for this?
I haven't yet, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay, it's
Good
okay.
point well made. I got so excited to actually draw a land. So I guess I can attack into this because you haven't got 3 toughness.
No.
3 power, sorry.
No.
So I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll draw another card because I'd like to draw a card for this ability. Okay, that's good. So I'm at 18. No, 16. I've shocked in the land. We'll play the Hive of the Eye Tyrant, and I guess I'll crack in for 2.
No blocks. Goes to 19.
And then I need to think about what would be a good draw. I think you're a combo deck, right?
Not really.
So disruption sounds like a good way to try and win a game against a combo deck. So I'm going to detute something.
Okay.
That might help me, and then I'll pass the turn to you.
That is concerning. So,
and I will show camera what we're tutoring for.
Good.
So it's between these two. One of them might disrupt the mana, but I think this one is the one I think is going to be better for disrupting the game plan. So we're going to put this on the bottom. We're going to shuffle this in because we've demonic tutored for a card.
Yeah.
And you can now continue with your turn since I have resolved my demonic tutor and made my decision.
Wooded Foothills.
Wooded Foothills seems good. So you've got access to 4 mana on board.
At the moment, 4 mana, yes.
So Aang's worryingly close.
I'd like to believe so. So I can grab that. My options are limited and not necessarily very good. I'm going to crack the Wooded Foothills to 18. Go and grab a Hedge Maze.
Yeah.
Surveil this. So, do I want this or not? No, I will mill a Chameleon.
Okay, so you've milled one of your clones.
And I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay, and that one has Mayhem, doesn't it? So you can't now cast it after you've...
Yeah, not milled.
Oh, yeah, that's another good point. So untap, upkeep, got 7 in hand, draw, okay. We've got the option of making mana and putting them on my counter.
And either way you take 2 damage, right?
I definitely take 2 damage, that's 100%. So I think then that I could make the mana and play this and still have this interaction up. So yeah, we'll make the mana and I'll play Laelia, the Blade Reforged.
Good card.
Move to combat if I may.
Yeah.
Swing with both attack trigger. I don't have any mana, so that's probably just going to chill in exile.
Counter.
Counter, because I've exiled a card.
It's 5 damage.
If unblocked.
I'm just going to take 5 damage.
Okay.
I get to 13.
Alright, fine. Go for it.
What did you tutor for? I've got no idea, and I'm really scared.
You should be, Ryan.
Draw a card.
You should be.
Okay, so this will allow me to do this like that. Okay. Windswept Heath.
Yes.
Crack it to 12.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Is he bluffing? What?
Have I ever
He's got
bluffed?
0 mana.
Have I ever
You have
bluffed in my life?
0 mana.
0 mana.
What 3 spells like a snuff out or something is probably what I'm thinking you have. What other free interaction is there?
Force of will.
It's not in the format. You're not in blue. I'd Mega Judge call you if you did that.
I like that.
Mega
Giga
Judge
Judge.
call. Okay, so in that case, I think I want to go 4 mana and play an. Is that correct? Altered Ego as a
What is
copy.
that?
It enters as a copy of any creature with X counters on it.
Any creature?
Any creature.
Or not any creature you control?
Any creature on the battlefield.
And how much is X?
0.
Okay.
So it doesn't get any additional counters. I'm just playing it as a copy of Lelia.
You're going to
Sorry,
play
I'm casting this spell.
You're casting the spell,
yes,
aren't
which
you?
can't be countered.
It can't be countered because
the spell can't be countered.
Oh, and I'm not playing blue. I'm just so
Yeah.
used to playing blue. I don't care about can't be
So
countered.
it's going to resolve, and it's
Yeah,
going to
fine.
enter the battlefield as a copy of Lelia.
That's fine.
I'm going to gain a life and
Yeah.
an energy,
Yeah.
and I'm going to move to combat.
Okay. Before you move to combat,
Yes.
I think I am priced into doing stuff now. So I'm going to exile
Okay.
Darcy
Uh-huh.
to go 1, 2, 3, I guess. 3 on here, 1 on here.
3 on here, 1 on here.
Yeah, I can't kill all 3
This
creatures.
is in my main phase before I move to combat.
No, this is at the beginning of combat before you attack.
Okay, sure. So attackers have not been declared, I guess, is the important
Correct.
thing.
You don't get the Lelia thing.
What do I care more about here?
You got 2 cards in hand.
I do have 2 cards in hand.
Nice.
Look at that. Lelia helps me to get that. I'm going to cast a Cloud Shift, flickering the Altered Ego,
Nice.
turning it to the battlefield under my control, getting me another life and another energy,
Nice.
and the Elvish Mystic will die.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move to combat, declare an move to combat, declare an attack
Yeah.
with the Lelia.
Okay.
Lelia trigger, Guide of Souls trigger. Lelia trigger will exile an island, but I've already played a land for turn.
Yeah.
Guide of Souls trigger, spend the free energy to put 2 counters onto Lelia. Lelia also got a counter from that, so I'm swinging at you for 5.
Wow, now you're the beatdown. Okay. And you're on 14.
I'm on 14.
Zuko's got just the 1/1 counter left before it has to leave me. You've got 1 card in hand.
Uno Cardo.
Oh, you Uno reversoed me. It's not my plan.
This is the other kind of fun line the deck has when you're not comboing off, is just your opponent plays good creatures, you get good creatures.
Yeah, quite. Just thinking if there's what's the sensible thing that I could do? This now flies as well.
Yes.
Gross. I could take 5. Sorry, I'm thinking.
No, that's okay.
The thinking wheel is ticking over. I was saving this, but I think if I take 5 from this, I'm just going to be in too much trouble. So I did have the snuff out as well.
Yeah.
My hope was that between Pyrokinesis and snuff out, I'd
could
stop you
disrupt the
comboing
combo.
off, but I think you're doing me too much damage.
So you get a 10.
So I get a 10,
And then your turn.
and then I untap, upkeep, draw first, and then put a 1/1 counter on Zuko.
Yeah.
Lose 2
Go to
down to 8. Play a land. What can I do to you? probably actually. Can we say not yet play a land?
Casual Ariel, so it's fine.
Sure. I haven't taken any game actions. Is my excuse. Yeah, I'm going to go to combat and attack.
So attack trigger on the Lelia.
And attack trigger on the Lelia, because we might hit a land. We didn't hit Detective's Phoenix.
So 4, 7. I've got nothing to do about it. So I'm going to 7. Did not realise I was that close to dead.
7. Okay. Then I don't think I can really bluff having anything. So I'm going to play a land and crack it.
Yeah.
Down to 7 to get a basic. Phoenix from your graveyard using its bestow ability. I don't think I need to worry too much about that. Bestow cost is 6, that works quite nicely with pyrokinesis. Right, cut me. Next turn I'm getting rid of Zuko. I keep looking at this card. It doesn't really do anything because I can do that, but I don't think that helps me very much. You've got no energy at the moment. Just kind of hope that you don't kill me. That seems like an awfully optimistic hope. This is 4.
4, yeah.
5, 6. So I think I bestow.
Exile on the pyrokinesis.
Yeah, because that kind of makes this 7 next turn, although you are going to gain life, most likely, from the Guide of Souls. And then I can choose one of these cards to play. And I guess I could play the Emperor.
Okay.
Emperor.
Good card. Good card.
We've gone past combat. So yeah, exile the pyrokinesis. Go.
Untap. Draw an
10.
I need to draw an untapped land. That is not an untapped land. Can this do anything for me?
Okay, so you don't have Aang right now.
I do not have Aang right now.
And I guess Aang isn't like it's not a deterministic kill on its own. You have to hit a flicker creature, is that right?
Yes.
Clone lets you
keep spinning.
Re-go.
So clones like Sakashima are the same as hitting a flicker creature effectively.
Yeah.
So
I guess you probably do have.
This is coming to me in your turn, isn't it? You don't get this.
Oh, so it's in the beginning of the main phase, so
Okay.
it'll be untapped as well.
So I'm going to pass turn to you now, and it exiles and returns, so it will trigger Guide of Souls, won't it?
Yeah, and you'll lose the counter and whatnot for what it's worth, and you'll be able to reuse the ability. So untap, upkeep. First of all, we draw. Okay, then we move to the main phase, where this gets exiled.
And returned under my control.
Choose when you haven't chosen and lose 2 life. So I'm assuming we lose 2 life. If we don't lose 2 life, I apologise to the people on camera, but it looks like the triggered ability.
So
It triggers at the beginning of combat, and you lose 2 life and choose one that hasn't been chosen. So I'm going to play. I suppose there's not much point playing a land. You're at 8.
I'm at 8.
So Lelia is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think, unless you have any, I think I might be able to kill you. Maybe, I think in this case I will play the land depending on what I get from Lelia. So what I'm going to do is go to combat, exile your clone.
Which one? Chameleon or Altered Ego?
Which one is better?
They are identical.
Just
effectively.
whatever.
The only difference is when you cast them.
Oh,
this one can copy legendaries. Because his name will become Chameleon.
Yeah, I was thinking about copying the Phoenix, but then I can't copy the Phoenix because it's not a creature, it's an aura attached to it. So I could copy Lelia. in that case, couldn't I?
You can
with
copy
Chameleon. So maybe that's better then. So yeah, we'll do this. Adapt.
Yeah.
So beginning of combat, trigger this, exile this, adapt this to come in as a copy of Laelia, but it's called Chameleon.
Yes.
So I've got 2 Laelias, one of which flies with a 2/2 buff. Go to combat.
Yeah.
Swing with. Oh, go to combat.
You can go to combat.
You
get
sure?
your attack triggers.
Can I declare attackers?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I get to exile 2 cards, which means they both get 2 counters. Is that right?
Whenever one or more cards, but yeah, they do.
So this will go up to 4. So maybe that isn't 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That isn't. That is flying. So exile 1 card and exile 2 cards. So that's sorcery, Chain Lightning, and it's going to sit in exile until the end of turn.
So I'm going to go 4 mana, flash in Restoration Angel, gain a life, get an energy, flicker a Zuko, and it does stay under your control, not owner's control.
Yeah, that's a trick that
3.
I'm not sure how many flicker effects other than Resto do that.
Cloud Shift Forces is your control. I thought more so that owner's control, but these
are older wording.
Yeah.
You used to be able to
like
steal things.
And
yeah.
taking 4 is my declaring.
Okay, so I can't do much about that. So fine. So this all survives.
It's yeah.
No, you can change your mind.
The only thing I'm thinking is I still need an untapped source for mana. If I have the Zuko, it adds the red. But also the damage to me. I mean, I also feel like everyone I keep.
What do you go down to?
I'm going down to 6.
Oh, because this says.
So the problem is if I keep Zuko, actually, I take 2 damage plus the 3 from Chain Lightning. I'm just dead. So yeah, definitely blocking like that.
Okay, fine.
Go down to 6.
Okay. So these survive, don't they? Not that this matters. This is going away at the end of turn.
That's command zone.
Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. This goes to my command zone.
Yep.
I'm just shortcutting. This is going to go into exile because of the finality type shenanigans. I can't recast Zuko. This goes away at the end of turn, so I am gonna chain.
Stop this.
Yes, I have to chain lightning this so you don't gain a bunch of life. And then, do I want to play the Grim? What's better, to play the Grim or to play this? I'll just play the Grim, get my value, and then you untap and kill me. I think. It's not a land, is it?
It's Jeweled Amulet, which is a mana accelerant, but not a land. So yeah, at that point, I just pass.
Untap, upkeep. You haven't conceded.
I've not conceded.
So you have something. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Yes.
Interesting draw. Very interesting draw. And then none of that does much for me. So go to combat.
Yes.
Swing with the trigger and just swing with the 4/4, not the Grim.
Yeah.
Exile a card with Laelia.
Yes.
Fatal push. Put this up to 5. You're at 6.
I'm at 6.
So show me what you've got.
Okay.
Oh, you.
Okay. So, how do you feel about your deck, Adam?
It's interesting. So, to sort of, I've tried to talk about it a little bit without giving the game away. I kept a 1 lander in that game.
But with the Simian Spirit Guide and Zuko.
And I was going to say, I'm sure people in the comments will say how incredibly ridiculous it is to keep 1 lander. I'm on the draw, so I get to see an extra card. I'm guaranteed to play Zuko on turn 1. Yes, it's risky. If you kill Zuko, then my whole game plan collapses, and that is a reason not to do it. But Zuko gives me a mana. I've got the Demonic Tutor in hand. If I'm desperate, I could Demonic Tutor for a land. It draws me an additional card. I get to see a lot of cards. And I think with my hand, with Demonic Tutor, it had Nethergoyf, it had Animate Dead. I have a lot of cheap cards.
Yeah.
So that I don't need all that much mana to get going. I think I had the Laelia in hand. So if I do ever get to Laelia, then that can start drawing me extra cards. So it's a bit risky. I accept that, but I think you do want to be aggressive against the combo deck, and I could have mulliganed to 6, but I think turn 1 commander and then hope for the best. How do I feel about the deck? I think the deck's quite aggressive. But I don't think it's very defensive. I think one of the problems I found when I was playing against different matchups was that if my life total is being pressured, my commander is also pressuring my own life total, and I was dying too quickly to do all this. So I don't think this is very good in an aggressive metagame.
It's kind of reminiscent of like a Rakdos version of Cecil.
Yes. Except
when Cecil, when your life total gets low enough, flips to then start gaining it back up again. Whereas this guy just does the damage to you.
Yeah, and then it's like, how many things do you play to play around giving it away? Yeah. I was even considering really cute things like Harmless Offering, but it's so bad because you've got to play it the turn before you give it away, because you give it at the beginning of that. You don't have a chance to play any sorcery speed effects, so you'd have to like put a counter on it, attack, and then give it away.
Trader, because it's repeatable.
I don't know the kind. If I looked at it,
2-mana Goblin, tap, target opponent gains control of an artifact, creature, or land you control. I'm not saying it's a good card, but it's just
2 mana and a creature is better.
Speed, repeatable.
I think the problem I have with those kind of trader effects is that I don't have anything else in the deck that I want to trade away, so it's really just for the commander, which obviously you always have access to commanders in the command zone, but it still feels a bit cute. So I played Village Rites, played the Homeward Path.
Yeah.
Got Bombardiers.
Yeah.
There's a couple of ways to like get rid of it, and then again, my hope is if I'm pressuring you enough, like you had to block with it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because if you didn't block with it, the trigger in a conjunction with the lightning would have killed you.
Yeah, 100%.
So that was kind of my plan. Like if I get your life total low enough, then you won't even want to keep Zuko. Zuko might kill you, but maybe with some reworking the deck would be interesting. Anyway, that's enough about Zuko.
Yes.
Ryan, please.
So, I mean, before we were doing this, I was kind of torn between the deck to build for today, and I was looking at Aang and Toph. I was kind of brewing Toph and switched over to Aang, mainly because I thought Aang would be slightly easier to build in time for the deadline.
That makes sense.
So I'm looking at kind of visiting Toph again in the future. This deck kind of reminds me a lot of Saffron Olive's like Against the Odds series. It very much feels like a meme or a dream. But I was very happy. I was surprised with game one. So what I noticed immediately after we finished recording game one was that I actually like completely messed up my combo, because I hit the Felidar Guardian, but I hit a clone, and what I actually do there is the clone copies Felidar Guardian, target the clone, and you kind of just infinitely flicker the two. So I would have actually passed with infinite life to you. And that's kind of like the dream of this deck, is you kind of play clone effects to repeat the Aang. You're not actually impacting the board at this point.
No.
You're just kind of hope to eventually hit into a flicker effect, like a Restoration Angel, Fellow Guardian. There's a Warrior one as well. Then at that point where you flicker the Aang, then your clones start copying that creature, and you get an infinite loop, which is why I'm running so many like Souls effects. The deck doesn't really have many ways to win the turn you play Aang. The only one really is Altar of the Brood if you've played it before. Instead, the game plan is more to make infinite life and create like a board, because after you start infinitely flickering those two, you can then flicker Aang again, and your clones again enter as flickers. So you actually do build up a board. So in theory, after you've infinitely flickered, you then start swinging in the next turn
trigger
after.
Then goes in,
And also, because you've gained infinite life, if you make this massive board and you pass and your opponent board wipes, well, you've got infinite life, so you've got a lot of time to kind of recover, unless they have an infinite life combo.
Yes.
Because you put a bunch of cards from your deck into play, you will deck yourself first, but that's why we've run an Endurance, so we can reset our graveyard.
Oh, nice.
And also the nice line I really like is there's a Karmic Guide, so you can eventually tutor for the Karmic Guide, bring back a clone copying the Karmic Guide, get all the clones back out your graveyard, and then the last one reanimates a Restoration Angel, which then flickers all the clones, so they're not Karmic Guides and they don't have to sacrifice next turn. So if the combo gets board wiped, you do have like a fail-safe to bring it all back. That being said, game one, the deck did really well, then the other two games it didn't do so well. Game two, again, all this deck really plays is clones and then mana ramp. It doesn't really do any interaction. So when I just kind of went mana ramp and you killed it all, it was really backbreaking. And then game three, I definitely felt like the decks, I think I'm only on like 34 lands, including MDFCs, because I'm running so many accelerants.
You were one land away from kind of comboing off, weren't you?
Yeah, although what I did like about game three was that I got to do the Altered Ego play.
That was nice.
Because again, I'm playing loads of clones, and sometimes your opponent plays a big creature, and you just get to steal it and its effects.
Yeah, I mean, I was sitting on that snuff out, hoping that I could snuff out Aang and then stop you from comboing off. And I had to think, well, if I don't snuff out your Lelia clone now, can I afford to take the 5 off that and then 4 next turn from my snuff out if I'm going to play it on the following turn? I probably can't do that. I'm going to die to that clone.
Also, at that point, my lady was flying and your one wasn't.
No, exactly.
So,
I don't think I'm racing it.
Yeah.
And I think if I have to snuff out it on a future turn, my life total might be getting too low with Aang and with Zuko and other things going on. So yeah, that really pressured me. That really swung that game.
It did.
It's a shame you didn't win because I think you kind of deserved to win it after that.
Thank you. It's nice of you to say.
But,
I think the conclusion is that I got excited about it because again, it's just like a fun deck. It's very reminiscent.
It's a very Ryan deck,
combo.
if you don't mind me saying.
It's very reminiscent of like the Inala Omniscience deck. It's really, I think it's quite hard to kind of make the deck better. After game 1, I'm very much interested in maybe tinkering with it again.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be a fun FNM deck.
Cool.
It's just hard because you have to dedicate so many slots to the clones.
Yeah.
That it leaves you little space to actually kind of do anything else. But no. Well, thank you for the game, Adam.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you to everyone at home. Please give a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and maybe check out the Patreon. And we'll see you again next time.